Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking you through how to do a hanging leg raise. Hanging leg raise is one of the best exercises for the abdominals, but a lot of people get it wrong. It's quite technical. It's very hard to connect to your core muscles, so the abdominals are by far the hardest muscle group to connect with. So Andrew here is going to be demonstrating. So the first thing you do is obviously you're going to be hanging. So you get in that position first. Now before Andrew starts the movement, it's important to know the hip flexors around this area are very tight on most people. So it's important you don't compensate with these hip flexors because we're looking to work the midsection. Okay, so Andrew's just going to do a rep for us. There you go. He's coming down nice and slow. So as you can see, Andrew's raising his legs up nice and high and he's decelerating down nice and steady. Okay? Now, a lot of people will still feel that on the hip flexors. So can you feel that in your stomach now? Yep. So he's lifting up, but he's flexing his spine here. So he's kind of curling his spine and squeezing his core. And when he comes down to this extended position, he's not relaxing. I can feel here, his back's not completely arching. He's still engaging the core, even in this position. Okay? So if you, that's fine, you can stop there, Andy. So if you still can't feel it, I'll show you a good trick now. So, you get a barbell, and you stick it on the rack. So the barbell needs to be situated, okay, on your back, on your lower back. So if you pan around there, so as you can see, Andrew's got the bar touching his back, and what that does is that stops him from swinging and compensating with his back and his hips. So off you go, up, down nice and steady. This rack's not ideal, so I'll hold the bar there. Generally, the bar is going to stay still, but the rack's a bit different on this. But look, so that bar is now stopping Andrew from cheating. It's quite hard, a bit harder now. So it's harder for Andrew now because he can't get as much range of motion. Just do one more rep, come up, down nice and steady, there we go. Stop there. So the key takeaways for this, guys, is if you can't feel it on the core when you're doing it, use the barbell to help stabilize and stop you from cheating. What you can also do in between as well, if you still feel the hip flexors after that, is you can do some hip mobility drills in between. So one of the best ones I find is a mountain climber. So I'm stepping up, tensing my bum muscle, keeping my leg extended, and I'm stretching out this hip flexor on the back leg. So I'm going to hold this for about 5-10 seconds, tensing that right butt cheek, then I'm going to change sides. Hip flexor. So I'd recommend, if you still can't feel it in between each round, if you do about 10 mountain climbers, hold each one 5 to 10 seconds. That's going to lengthen out these hip flexors and help you activate your core more.